camera. You don't want to show yourself. Show a little bit. It doesn't bite. It doesn't bite. You know the good thing about it, they can't see you.
No,
Nobody can see you.
My face has been in there.
So there was a discussion I think it was last week, I saw it on Instagram, where this guy, I don't know, I think he's an American, I don't know if he's an artist or something, was saying that he took his daughter to the GP, to the doctor, to go and check.
Oh, the T.I. guy.
T.I., do you know him?
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper, right?
Yeah.
He said something like, he posted a picture of the daughter and he was saying that he took her to go and check, and he's always doing it to go and check if she's still a virgin. And then some Nigerians came to that post when someone posted it on Instagram and started saying how their own parents did that to them. Their dad specifically did that, took them. I know there's this Nigerian actress, Alima Abubakar, she's called, said her dad did that to her. She doesn't see anything wrong in it. Her dad was doing it to her every year, taking her to the doctors to go and check if she's still a virgin. And I was like, wow. And it's a huge discussion around, if it's something that parents should really do, especially fathers should really do. And apparently a lot of people experience this growing up. And it just made me feel like, oh my God. And the thing that kept coming to my mind, when I was reading the comments is, what about the boys? Who's going to check? What about the boys? How do you check if a boy has lost their virginity or not? I mean, what is the whole idea behind it? What is the whole what's the word I'm looking for? Help me, Esther. I'm looking for a word. What's the genesis? What is behind it that a father would want to go and check if her daughter, or if his daughter is still a virgin? What do you think about it?
There could be many reasons why.
You think it's the right thing to do?
Not necessarily, but who am I to judge what someone does with their child? The only thing is that I don't think he should have spoke about it out loud to the public, because I don't know how that might make the little girl feel. I'm not sure how old she is. But
what's the point of checking if she's a virgin or not? Why? Why do you think he's doing it? I mean, what would make a man?
He's trying to save her for somebody, or if he's worried about STDs or something. Who knows?
Save her for somebody.
I have no idea, because it comes to the point that she's not a virgin. What would you do then?
Exactly.
So honestly, I don't know.
I mean, if it was a mom that was doing it, I mean, a lot of people were saying in the comment section of that post that their own mother did it to them, and literally, like, the mom would tell them, lie down, open your legs, and they check.
That's so intrusive. I don't know.
It is intrusive,
and I would rather you just trust your child. If you train them up well enough, then
I actually think it's abuse. Honestly, that's what I said, and I hardly comment on Instagram posts, but I commented on this post and I said, you know what? This is a violation. It's an abuse. It's an emotional abuse. I mean, she's not a baby. We are talking about a grown.
It's her own body.
It's her body. Then you take her to a doctor for her to spread her legs, and then they bring their instrument to check if her, what's that medical word for that thing? Hymen is still intact or not. I mean, there's got to be some violations there. I don't know. I don't know. I suppose I'm more. I don't know. I just see that there's something fundamentally fundamentally wrong about that checking. And to me, what it says to me is about the pressure that parents, especially African parents, put on their daughters to get married. This is how it starts.
Yeah.
Because it's about you keeping it for your husband, which is not a bad thing if you want to, if either because of your faith or personally it's the decision you've made that, okay, I'm not doing this. Yeah, because I actually know girls who decide, that they don't want to have any sexual relation before they get married. This is their own personal choice. It's their decision. Nobody forced them. Their parents did not say, you must remain a virgin. Right, that's a different thing. But for your own dad, not even mom, do you know how awkward it is for your dad to take you to a clinic and tell the doctor, please check my daughter. I want to see if she's a virgin or not. I mean, if your dad, I know he would never do that, but if he did that to you, How would you agree to even go?
I'd say no.
Hmm?
No. Just, I'll tell you the response myself, but there's no need to lie. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's very weird. I really wish I knew his reasons behind doing it.
What reasons can he have? I mean, who is going to check? Okay, this is where the inequality comes in again. Yeah. People will say, yeah.
Because I'm sure he's got sons as well.
If he's got sons, who is checking? How do you check if a boy is still a virgin or not? You've got younger brothers. Can you tell, for instance, if they're doing anything funny that they shouldn't be doing at that age? You don't know.
And the thing is, he probably doesn't even care about what his boys are doing.
No, that's
and it's bad. It's wrong.
This is where it starts. That's what I'm telling you, from the home. This is where it starts, where parents, it's different standards.
Yeah.
This is where the gender inequality starts. It's different standard for boys. And if you go to Nigeria, they will tell you it's girls that do all the household chores. If you go to any African country, it's the girls that will cook, clean. From the day they were born, we are groomed for the man. We are groomed, to say, oh, my mom will say, oh, you're not sweeping well. Is this how you're going to sweep when you get to your husband's house? If I cooked and maybe there's a problem, maybe I overput salt that day because I was gossiping with my friends, and I didn't concentrate and I put too much salt. My mom will have a go at me and she will go off, like properly off. Not because of her that I'm cooking food that is too salty. She's going off because I'm not preparing for marriage. Yeah, because I'm not preparing for marriage. Because is this how I'm going to cook when I get to my husband's house? I'm like, but you know what? My brothers, none of them learned how to cook. None of them learned how to cook. So, for instance, when I was growing up, when my brother, when they grew older and they went to universities, they had no clue how to cook. The only thing, I remember one of my brothers was saying that the only thing he could cook was beans. So he was eating beans every day. And at uni, you run out of money very quickly if you are eating out. So the way to save your money is to take food stuff from home. You take food stuff. When you're going home, you stock up on your cupboard, and then when you get there, when you're running low on cash, you buy food stuff. You cook. Basically, you eat out once in a while, but you have to cook because it's more expensive to eat out. So that's the double standard that we're talking about. So from that age, they start to tell you husband, which is, there's nothing wrong in preparing people for marriage. But the problem is that it's only the females that are being prepared. Nobody's preparing the males.
That's very true.
You see? Nobody is telling boys, no, this is how you help your spouse, this is how you help your wife, this is how to carry a child. That's why, you see, the older generation African boys, African men, never knew anything about marriage. They were never ever prepared. Nobody taught them. I remember specifically from my own experience that when I was growing up, the only thing my dad ever told my brothers was, a man provides. So work hard so you can provide for your wife and your children. Where is this Mr. White Range Rover running to? He wants to overtake from the right. Anyway, so you end up with this gender, inequality right from day one. You're growing up. So you're the one that does all the preparation. You're the one that knows how to cook, clean, do the laundry, because you have to look after the man. What about the man? He never gets told. How does, I don't know. I can't understand it because I will never do it. I can't imagine taking, even as a woman, taking my daughter or telling my daughter that, oh, I want to check you are still a virgin. What's that? If you are still a virgin, why? It's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's kind of a violation.
It's a violation. It's unnatural. That's the way I see it. It's unnatural.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're saying that you want your daughter to be a virgin, which is not a bad thing, but going to check her medically to ensure that she remains a virgin till whenever you feel like, okay, she should be losing her virginity. Is she going to marry a virgin? Is the man going to be a virgin when they are married? So, I don't agree with it. I don't know, Esther, what you have to say. I don't agree with it. I just think it's gross. It's just gross. Your parents have no business looking at your private. It's your private. We teach our children to not allow anybody touch it or even see it, you know. And then your mom is going to start poking around. Looking for what? And you know, I can tell you that these people that are doing this thing, they are busy sleeping with other people's children. 100% they are busy sleeping with other people's children. But you don't want anybody to touch your own child.
I'm sure Tia is very wild.
He's a rapper, isn't it?
Yeah,
What's the lifestyle of a rapper?
And I think he acts as well. I think he's an actor as well.
He's an actor. Okay, so he has the Hollywood lifestyle. What is their lifestyle? You know, it's open relationships, isn't it?
Probably.
That's just wrong on all levels. That's my take. What do you guys think? You think it's right? I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. If you think it's right for you, Esther, you are burning this thing. Put it like this. It's already 15 minutes.
I'm just looking at how everything's changed.
It's changed, yeah. Look at this building. It wasn't here a couple of years ago. Everything has changed. I remember a time I used to come here like every other day. That was when I was a shopaholic, but I've repented now. I don't shop anymore like that. I don't shop half as I used.